Hello and welcome to Kansas, my fourth Camping World Truck Series race, as we try to forget our last race in Martinsville where we ran out of gas and finished in 26th place after reaching the heights of 4th place. Here we are, you see we qualified there in 25th as we get ready to start a race under the lights here in Kansas. And off we go. Alright, passing the start-finish line, we will have 9 laps here in stage number 1. Bumping alongside Friesen, see Gilliland up there, which we've been around in a lot of our races. Got Matt Mills right there, who I don't think we've been around a whole lot. Getting further up here, up next to Wendell Chavis, and up there is Joe Nemechek. Tyler Young is around us up there in the O2, and Friesen just got past us. A lot of action early here in the race. Almost wrecked Friesen. I assume that he will be upset at me for that one. You can see this has just been something that's really happened here in the early part of the season here. I can get to the front sort of a pack of cars or trucks, but then there's I'm just too far behind the pack in front to really catch up to them. And in this game, if you're not drafting, you're not getting anywhere. So here, have a little fight here with Stuart Friesen. Trying to hang on, and I get past him. All right. Well, this is kind of where it stays for a little bit. We stay here in 20th for a few laps. So we're gonna go ahead. I have finally reeled in Tommy Joe Martins. You see Friesen's still behind me, about 0.2 of a second behind, but I don't know whether Tommy Joe has slowed down, whether we're taking things better, but here I go past the 42 truck of Tommy Joe Martins, fight with him a little bit. Some good side-by-side racing. Come around the last corner here, and not able to quite get separation, and Friesen takes some advantage and gets in ahead of me, and I start losing control a little bit. 1 lap to go. Still in 20th place, so even though I passed Tommy Joe, my place marker stayed the same. Let's see, in this battle for no points, just battle for some track position, really. Now back in 21st place. And there we go, 20th. Ended the stage in 20th place. Believe that everybody is pitting here, so we will also, of course, go into the pits. I went ahead and did two full cans, filled her up, 4 tires. May as well. This second stage is also a 9-lap stage. Quickly get up into 18th and bump up against Myatt Snyder. And you have Self up there, and Tyler Young pushing past me. Really getting some momentum here into the corner. Able to get in front of Snyder and Self. They get into the back of me and kind of go around. So this feels like I'm just going to be kind of in the middle of the pack this race. Here I am in 18th place right now, trying to catch up to Self, trying to stay in the draft, really. It just hasn't worked out so far to get any further. Can't make the move to the outside as we come around to the start-finish line again. 7 laps to go in the stage. Trying to get a run on Self. If I can cut to the inside, I can bump up against him and take the position. So there we go, 17th place. We stay in 17th for a bit, up ahead of Self. And here he comes. Kinda basically doing the same exact move I did to him, except now he is bringing Friesen with him. Bumps in the back of me. 4 laps to go on the stage. And that's the stage. Ended the stage in 18th place. Self in front of me, Friesen behind me. Not a whole lot else happening in my part there. Get a good start off the restart here. Push up into 16th place, but can't keep the momentum. This has been this has just kind of been the story. I don't know exactly what to do to try to improve this, other than just to try and be consistent, not get in too many wrecks, and I don't know. But this has been a rough start to the Camping World Truck Series career mode. These are not the people we wanted to be fighting with, I will say. We wanted to be up there with Briscoe and so forth. Still got a long way to go here. Got looks like 19 more laps. We'll definitely have to pit under the green unless there is a yellow at some point. Come up trying to get a run on Smith. And you have Austin Wayne Self up there ahead of us. Got a good run around Smith and keep the position. And trying now to claw up to Smith, or Self if we can. But you see Ross Chastain and Regan Smith right behind me. And almost at this point, it almost might be better if they could pass me, and then I could kind of draft off of them, because I'm just not reeling in Self here. 8 laps of fuel left. Tire wear going all right. And there's the run. Chastain shoved up in front of me, and that's kind of where it stayed for a bit. Looks like Chastain got a good run, got up above Self there, and here I am into Friesen. Might be a little bit of frustration move on my part, which of course just led to lost lap. Almost spun Smith out, and there I am back into 21st place. So all of this whole race I've been working, getting up to 16th, 17th place, and now just kind of lost any of that progress that we've made. Have Kvapil up there. 4 laps of fuel left. Gonna have to start thinking about pitting. I'll make it past this lap as I get into Gilliland. Make it past this lap. Ooh, really get into Gilliland. Spin him around, and that should bring out the yellow. Yep. Well, so got to pit under the caution, which is good. One thing I don't like, it is pitting under the green flag. I'm just not any good at going into the pits at this point. Here I am. There's Briscoe for some reason all the way back here. Not sure why he's not more in the front. There's Myatt Snyder getting into me a little bit. Regan Smith right up there. Kind of the usual cast of characters. Get a good run into the corner. can I keep it going as I catch the back? I think I'm catching the back of Briscoe and now the back of Friesen, who moves over in front of me. Get into Kvapel a little bit. I have no clue if I'm saying these names correctly, so if I'm not, I apologize. Up there is Ross Chastain, Chase Briscoe. Really starting to feel like I can get a little bit of a good run here, up into 17th place. And go around a little too far to the outside, so I lose some of my momentum. And is Friesen going to make the move? Nope, gets behind me. And still in the draft of Chastain and Briscoe. Push up a little too wide and lose that momentum again. See some guys moving right down to the bottom there. It's what I'm going to try and kind of dive in here. Ooh, get into the back of Austin Wayne's self, and he is sideways and backwards. There's going to be another yellow. It's a shame. I really feel like I was making some good progress there. Here we are in 16th place around the current usual cast of characters. Getting up here into Cindric. There's Yele, whatever his name is, Tyler Young. Can't catch. I'm kind of in no man's land there, just kind of in the middle, not catching anybody's draft, which I really think cost me. Getting up into Briscoe a bit, and his truck is able to push past me and back into 17th place. Fighting again with Friesen. 3 laps to go. My last lap 36.5. I think some of the earlier laps I was down in 34. Maybe I'm thinking of a different race, but definitely am not fully up on the pace right here as Briscoe and Smith retake their positions from me. We'll say this, assuming I can hang on here, would be my best finish yet. I believe my prior best finish here is Atlanta. I was in like 24th or 25th place in Atlanta. This is my 4th race, and maybe we can get a top 20. Hanging on here, Smith up in front of me, Young and Friesen behind. 0.3 of a second separating everybody. Which is just kind of far enough to not really do much. 1 lap to go, down to my last lap. Can I hold on to 16th place? Now it's 0.4 separation both ways. Now it looks like Friesen and Young are making a run on me as I go a little bit too low. And yep, I take it wide, and they get up into me, and I lose those 2 positions. Oh boy. Ooh. Okay. Well, that was an interesting ending. Get 18th place. That is my first top 20 finish in my 4th race of my career. Wrecked out Tommy Joe Martins as we pass the finish line there. I wonder if that will come back to haunt me in the future. Get some points. Not where we need to be yet. And we are going to leave Kansas with our first top 20 finish, which isn't. I guess we're making progress. You know, that's how I got to look at it. We're okay. Cody Coughlin, word on the street. We're starting to catch fire. Top 20 finish.